We have made it to episode 5 of social media decorum. Okay, that's enough. Getting right into it. Let's talk about access because some people are not just posting memories anymore. They're posting maps to their homes, maps to their children, maps to their routines, maps to their vacations, maps to their loneliness, maps to their financial desires, maps to their insecurities, maps to the exact emotional doors scammers, stalkers, predators, manipulators, and opportunists know how to open. And then when something goes wrong, people ask, how did they know? Because you told them. You posted the restaurant while you were still sitting there. You posted the hotel while you were still checked in. You posted the airport before the plane even left. You posted your gym every morning. You posted your child's school uniform. You posted your work badge, your vacation countdown, your neighborhood, your street, the inside of your house, your emotional breakdown, your money problems, your loneliness, your hunger for a better life. And someone was watching. Not everyone watching your life is watching you because they like you. Some people are watching for access, and access is where danger begins. Your location is access, your routine is access, your child's identity is access, your workplace is access, your emotional state is access, your desperation, desire to be loved, desire to be rich, desire to be seen, desire to escape your current life is access. And once someone understands what you want, they can design a trap that looks like opportunity. That is social engineering. Social engineering is not always some shadowy hacker in a hoodie typing green numbers into a screen. Sometimes it is a friendly DM, a fake giveaway, a romance message, a business opportunity, a fake job, a fake brand deal, someone pretending to be tech support, someone saying, I can help you make money, someone saying, post this video and I will send you cash. And I have seen this with my own eyes. Back in 2016 and 2017, I watched everyday people on Instagram lose their accounts because someone promised them money if they posted a promotional video. Some had small followings, some had larger followings, but the pattern was the same. The scammer offered an opportunity, the person wanted the money, the request sounded simple, the person trusted too quickly, and then the scammer took over the account. But it did not always stop at Instagram. If the person had weak passwords, repeated passwords, or email access connected to the account, the damage spread. The scammer could get into the email. The email could unlock other accounts. Other accounts could lead to financial information. Financial information could lead to identity problems. And once the Instagram account was stolen, the scammer used that account to message the victim's followers because now the scam looked more believable. It was not coming from a random blank page anymore. It was coming from someone people recognize. That is how scams multiply. They do not just steal your account, they steal your trust network. The funny part about me experiencing that was the people who account they took. It was people that we were cool, but we didn't talk to each other. We were not on DMing terms. It was just supporting on the timeline. So when the DM started coming in, to me, it was a dead giveaway because that person and me ain't cool. So why are you like they wouldn't be saying the stuff the person was saying, not to mention they would use the same message on every account they had. So I'm getting the same message from 9 different people on my friends list or following whatever the stuff is on Instagrams. And yeah, they use your name, they use your photos, they use your followers, they use your relationships, they use your reputation as bait. That is why protecting your account is not just about you. It's about everyone connected to you. When your account gets taken, your friends, family, co-workers, followers, customers, and community may become the next target. And that is where people underestimate the seriousness of social media. They treat their account like entertainment, but scammers treat it like infrastructure. You see a profile, they see a door. You see followers, they see a contact list. You see DMs, they see a delivery system. You see old posts, they see personal data. You see comments, they see relationships. You see a platform, they see a marketplace of human vulnerability. And social media has recorded enough human behavior for the patterns to be clear. The packaging changes, but the intention is usually the same. Different words, same trap, different face, same greed, different platform, same manipulation, different promise, same theft. One year it is post this promo and I will pay you. Another year it is I can flip your money. Another year it's crypto changed my life. Another year it is I made 6 figures in 30 days. Another year it is DM me wealth if you want freedom. Another year it is I only have 10 spots left. Another year is God told me to help 10 people today. And then another year it is this is not a scam, I promise. Said every scammer ever. Baby, the need to constantly say it is not a scam is often the scam clearing its throat. And let's talk about these get rich quick personas. There is no flashy, wealthy, boastful stranger knocking on everyone's digital door because they cannot sleep at night until you become rich. That is not how wealth works. People who genuinely know how to build wealth are usually not begging strangers in comment sections to let them change their life. A lot of these wealth performances are sales funnels. They're not trying to make you rich. They're trying to make you pay, sell the dream, sell the lifestyle, sell the rented car, staged apartment, screenshot, urgency. Sell the idea that your current life is embarrassing and they have the key to your escape. But the key is usually a payment link, a course, mentorship, a signal group, fake investment, login request, crypto wallet, a money flip, temporary access excuse, verify your identity link, a trust me conversation. And if you are emotionally desperate enough, you may confuse pressure with opportunity. That is why your emotional state matters, because these people know that there is a large market of emotionally vulnerable people. Like, we are not just categorized by race, nationality, gender, religion. We're also separated by income, by mindset. There's literal things that's specifically made for people who are in survival mode, because when you are able to be emotionally manipulated, your logic is able to get pushed to the back. That doubt you feel, your emotions tell it shut up and so you can get in the back seat and don't ask for anything, don't touch anything. So yeah, yeah. And the more I read about human behavior, I like these upcoming videos are gonna be some heat for real. If you are emotionally desperate enough, you may confuse pressure with opportunity. That is why your emotional state matters. Scammers do not only attack passwords, they attack people. They attack urgency, they attack loneliness, grief, embarrassment, greed, hope, insecurity, the part of you that wants life to change quickly, the part of you that wants to believe someone finally sees your potential. And this is where discernment becomes protection, because if something is designed to make you move fast, slow down. If someone says the opportunity expires today, slow down. If someone asks for your login, stop completely and reverse and call 911. If someone asks for a code sent to your phone, stop, but use the non-emergency number. Don't call 911 you if it's not an emergency. If someone tells you to change your email, stop. If someone tells you to ignore warnings from the app, stop. Someone tells you not to tell anyone, stop. And call me so I can swing on them. If someone wants you to post something before you understand it, stop. If someone says you need to pay money to receive money, stop. If someone gets angry because you ask questions, stop. And if someone's story falls apart when you ask for details, run away. Because real opportunity can survive questions. A scam needs urgency. A scam needs confusion. A scam needs isolation. A scam needs your emotions moving faster than your judgment. And let me say this clearly. Do not argue people out of the smoking building if they're determined to stay inside. Some people will ignore the first warning. Some will ignore the second. Some will watch the persona crash out publicly and still defend them. Some will pledge loyalty even when the evidence is coughing smoke into the room. That does not mean your discernment is wrong. It means they're attached to the illusion. And the first rule of safety is do not endanger yourself. You can share resources, you can warn people, you can tell the truth, but do not lose your peace, time, or safety trying to drag someone out of deception they have mistaken for identity. Because some people do not just believe the scam, they need the scam to be real. They already told people about it, they already posted it, they already defended it, they already attached their ego to it. So admitting it is false feels like admitting they were foolish. That is why this is not a shame channel. You bring your own shame. Shame is sold separately and it's not sold here. We don't manufacture shame at the Jneworleans factory. That's just a side effect of living a certain type of way. Like for people who have lived homogeneous lives with ethnocentric environments, it's kind of hard to accept things that go against what was preached from your parents, what was reinforced from your environments. So given that this is a journey and this is growth, it may be things that is not usually said for a lot of people, or if they did hear it, they heard it when it was weaponized, so the person using it can get their Super Mario mushroom to one up them with conversational skills that they can't match, or like trying to use word salad to drown them and things like that. But in this instance, it's so much about human nature. If we don't seek it out ourselves to learn it, and if you're not in the industry like psychology, philosophy, things that study humans, socioeconomics, things like that, a lot of these things you can miss, and you will just be dealing with it over and over in life, thinking you're losing your mind. And whole time it's a pattern that you was ignoring. It was a pattern that had you connected to certain habits, to certain people, being more inclined to certain situations. Because one thing about people raised in homogeneous environments is that we are more likely to try to duplicate our family dynamic in the real world subconsciously. That's why, because when it comes to familiarity, the root word is family. We're recreating our family in the real world when it comes to certain types of people we deal with. That's why it's kind of good to try to figure out what your wounds are and make the connections. Otherwise, you're going to be repeating it. No matter if you change the color of the person, the religion of the person, go overseas, you still could find the same person, because personality traits are mixed in all societies. Anyways, back to the lesson. Shame makes people hide. Awareness helps people recover. If you fell for something, you are not automatically stupid. You may have been tired, hopeful, lonely, under pressure, financially stressed. You may have wanted a way out, but now you have to learn from it. And unfortunately, it's easy for that to be a thing of a person to feel stupid, let alone be called stupid. But when you look at the actuality of the situation and you take out any connection to the person and you just look at the actions that were involved, the person committing the scam is wrong for scamming the person who was a victim. Because essentially the person who was a victim, unless it was something illegal, that like how with those Chase Bank scams and stuff, that's illegal. So I mean, you were going to get scammed anyway, breaking the law. Like there's no way that any bank or any government entity will allow any regular person to steal from them. Are you insane? Like that must be a crime for people who want to go to jail, because they have people that want to go to jail to have a place to stay. So I mean, if you, unless you're doing it for that reason, you knew, like there is no person that gets away with that, like at all. There's way lesser crimes with a higher, retention rate. But anyway, so when it comes to the crime, it's just wrong that people are scamming people. That's wrong overall, especially individual people that barely are making it. That is how, that kind of destroys the mindset a lot of people have. Like if all citizens and all non-rich people are ethical and we all are in the same boat. No, we're not, because clearly many of us are stealing from others of us to become above all of us. A lot of the scamming people, they also have braggadocious personalities. They're quick to call people broke. They're always trying to use their wealth and their materials to shine and to manipulate people into wanting them, and to, different things like that. But deep down inside, they're the same person like the other people who feel like the world is crumbling around them. But instead of them making it easier for other people, they make life harder, because when you're scammed, you lose money, especially if you did it in a manner that's not protected by the FDIC or a credit card or something like that. Back to the lesson. You may have been financially stressed. You may have wanted a way out, but now you have to learn from it, because a scammer only needs your unhealed place to answer the door once. So here is how we protect ourselves. Get a Glock. Number one, stop posting your location in real time. Post after, not during. Do not tag the restaurant while you are sitting there. Do not post the hotel while you are checked in. Do not announce vacations while your home is empty. Do not turn your routine into a public schedule. Number two, protect your account like it protects your life. Use a strong password. Do not reuse passwords. Turn on two-factor authentication. Use an authenticator app when possible. Know your recovery email and keep it and your phone number updated. Do not send login codes to anyone. Do not click suspicious links in DMs. Do not trust a message because it came from a familiar account. That familiar account may already be stolen. Number three, treat sudden opportunities like strangers at your front door. A brand deal should have a real company, real email domain, clear terms, and no need for your password. A real employer does not need your social media login. A real investor does not need you to send money to receive money. A real opportunity does not need you to ignore common sense. Number four, verify the outside platform. If a friend messages you about money, call them. If a family member sends a strange link, text them separately. If a business contacts you, search the company independently. If someone claims to represent a brand, contact the brand through official channels. Do not use the link they give you as your only proof. Number five, audit your digital exposure. Look at your own page like a scammer. What can they learn? Your birthday, your hometown, your pet's name, your mother's name, your child's name, your job, your schedule, your vacation plans, financial stress, breakup, loneliness, beliefs, weaknesses, your desires. Some of your security question answers may be sitting right on your page. Clean it up. Number six, separate your public life from your private life. You can be social without being searchable. You can be friendly without being accessible. You can be visible without being exposed. You can be hopeful without being gullible. You can desire wealth without becoming prey for the people selling fantasy. And number seven, if your account gets hacked, move quickly. Change passwords from a secure device. Recover the email first. Log out of unknown sessions. Warn your contacts. Report the hacked account. Check financial institutions. Freeze or monitor credit if personal information was exposed. Report fraud if money was stolen. Do not sit in embarrassment while the scammer uses your silence to reach more people. Embarrassment is expensive when time matters. Now let's bring this back to the main rule. Your location is not content. Your login is not content. Your trust is not content. Your child's identity, your routine, your desperation, your financial stress, your emotional vulnerability is not content. Everything you reveal can become a tool in the wrong hands. So post with wisdom, share with boundaries, trust with verification. Move slowly when money is involved. Move carefully when location is involved. Move privately when children are involved. Move strategically when your future is involved. And remember, the internet is not just entertainment. It is also a marketplace, a hunting ground for a lot of people, a lot. It may not be as many people as they are on the planet. Like we have 8 billion people and probably over 1 billion plus is on social media. Like it may not be the majority billion of the people, but baby, all it takes is 100 psychopaths unleashed on the internet, even though it's hundreds of thousands. But yeah, good luck. A hunting ground, a stage, a business transaction, a surveillance tool, a memory bank, a mirror of human behavior, and sometimes a trap dressed like a blessing. Think before you post. Think before you click. Think before you trust, because it can get bad real quick. Think before you chase fast money, because the pain of fraud is never funny. And reciprocation, to be expected, is almost bummy. I wouldn't call you a dummy, but some people are not watching to support you. Some people are watching for access. This has been Social Media Decorum, episode 5. Your location, login, and trust are not content. Happy El Nino, allegedly.